Stitchers, it's Becky the Obsessed Stitcher back for an update. It's been a couple months since I did a video. I never did do any vlog style clips to put them together. I just am not that organized. I've just got a piles around me. But let's get started. I have a little bit of everything to share with you. By everything, I mean all the crafts. Too many. But first, I want to share with you a finish I had, and I just checked my Instagram. I finished it just before Christmas. I did not finish it by the end of November as I had hoped in my last video. Anyway, I should have gotten something to put behind it, but I finished my tapestry sampler. And I have sent the pattern back to its owner, and I believe it's gone on to be stitched by someone else, so maybe we'll see some posting somewhere. I don't know who was getting it, but thank you, Lori, for sharing that with me. I loved stitching this. I think it turned out beautifully. I love my tea and coffee dyed fabric. I used Ivana's tutorial. I think it was my first one because I left it in the oven a little long and I have some really dark spots on it, but I do really like how it turned out. My goal, let's see if it happens, is to enter it into my fair next summer. I want to frame it myself. I want to go over the pattern and make sure I didn't miss any stitches, so that's something I need to do. I had a working copy of it, so I need to do that. But there is Tapestry Sampler by Pat Rogers, all finished up. So that was my big finish for 2017. Happy to get that done. I really had been focusing on it even since my last video, and it just took me a while. So that is something I'm really happy about. Another finish I have, sorry, I'm going to try to be organized in what I show you, but I'm going to be reaching all over the place. The next finish I had was a stitch along with M Squared, Michelle and Michelle. Michelle Garrett, Bindi Stitchy, and Michelle from Australia. I'm not sure what her channel name is, but they did the Michael Powell Fancy Outhouse stitch along on Instagram, I guess. Anyway, here's my finish. I converted the window. It's called Garden Shed in his 20 to Stitch book, and they got a rechart of the little moon from his staff, I guess, but I thought it turned out pretty cute. It was nice to have a finish. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but maybe get it or frame it so it's a little bigger. I've got a 3-plate holder in my office that I've been changing out plates, and I'm trying to actually have a piece, my January bird, I finished on just in a square, and it's in one of the spaces that would hold a plate. But maybe if I do this, I can put this in for spring, because it sure screams spring. That was fun to do. It was nice to actually complete something. I don't tend to do that too often. I did have 2 new starts planned for New Year's Day. One of them I didn't get off the ground. I started it. My friend Suzanne had gifted me with the Smith sampler and the fabric I had chosen in Minnesota when I was there. I was pulling the threads, and I didn't even look at the recommended fabric. I was just, looking at things I thought would work. And when I started, it was just too similar to the couple of the different threads. So I've got another piece of fabric, but I want to coffee dye it. I think it needs a little modeling. It's just too solid color. So anyway, that was kind of a failure first New Year, New Start, but my other New Year, New Start was with Christine Calico to do a Marjolaine Baston pattern. And this is the one I picked called Gathering. So my start is this little guy right here. He's kind of in the center. So I started him, and I also dyed this fabric. It's probably going to be hard to tell, but I thought it would be nice on blue. And there's my little cheater stitching guide that I showed you last time. Anyway, you can see him, his little head. I've done the back stitching on him, and actually there's not a whole lot of back stitching. There is some, but not every little thing is outlined in back stitch. So that's my start on Gathering by Marjolaine Baston. You can see the modeling. It's blue. It kind of looks gray on my screen, but it's blue. I just love dyeing fabric. I have so much fun. So anyway, that was my New Year, New Start. And Norma, are you watching? I thought of you this weekend, or this week. I've been on vacation. I went out, the sun's coming out. I went out to the coast, and we went camping in our trailer for 5 days. And I actually picked up my Eli project, which he has not been seen in a very long time. And I got very few stitches on him. I'll insert a picture because I didn't pull the cover pattern, but it's a picture my stepdaughter took of my grandson and his other grandfather, not my husband. And she picked to pat it, started it. Then she gave up on it. I said, oh, I'll finish it. And so I continued on hers, and the fabric was going to be too small for it, so I restarted it. And I've gotten quite a ways, but here's Grandpa Dennis, and this is what I did this weekend. And I don't even know if it's right, just these little ones right here. It's kind of a mess, so I'm really going to have to sit down. I think I'll get it on. I tried just to do it in hand. I thought I would use the sewing method, which I did, but I need to get it on a scroll frame and maybe try to pick him up every now and then, get a few stitches in, and maybe someday he'll be done. My grandson doesn't look like he did in this picture. He's sucking on a pacifier, and he hasn't had a pacifier for years, so... Anyway, it'll be nice, I'm sure, for his mama to look back at it. So anyway, Norma, there's an update. I know you miss Eli, so there he is. And then I also pulled out, since I've seen you, and I'll have to insert a picture here of the finish. It's from a Cross Stitch magazine, is that what it's called? Anyway, this is my Seville. It's done in yellow in the magazine, but I've done... mine in, for a second there, I thought I wasn't recording, in this burgundy color to kind of match my living room decor. So I finished a row. I think I was just up on the top here before, and then I worked my way down. So I spent a little time on that. So I'm just kind of stitching on what I feel like as I go along. And then another one I stitched a little bit on, and this is my friend Marilee's, one of her patterns. It's her friendship pattern. This one's in pretty rough shape, but I've got it on a scroll frame, so I've made some progress. I don't remember if I've shown this or not. I got it started and hadn't worked on it in a while, so I've done a little bit of that. This is another piece I dyed just to get a little modeling in it. Use the RIT, what is that? Tan, I think that's what it's called. So worked a little bit on that. And another new start I had, okay, here it is. I shared with you a while ago that I wanted to do moonflowers, the Mirabilia moonflowers, and then do letters from Nora, E and J for my two granddaughters. And let me just show you I haven't worked on this, but this is where I was on moonflowers. Sorry, she's kind of a mess with parked threads, so that's where I am. And let me show you. Sorry, told you I was not organized. So here is her cover picture. This is moonflowers. That's what she will look like. I thought she would be really pretty with E and J. And Olivia B had gifted me quite a while with E. And I'm working on E, but here is J. So my little Jane. So there's what J will look like. I don't have it started, but I don't think. Watch me open this fabric and find. No. I do have thread on, but this is, I had dyed the fabric for moonflowers, and then I dyed 2 pieces of the Irish linen DMC that I had got, I think, at a thrift store or something. But I love the way they turned out. They're very purple, and while J is more green, I think it will look really good on here, but E is got a lot more purples in it. And where is my E pattern? There she is. No, that's not her. Okay, I don't know where E is. If I find her, oh, no, that's not her. Okay, I've lost the pattern. So I will insert a picture, but this is where I've gotten on her. So this is the middle part of the E, and then it comes down, and it's got Krennic and beads. So it's I'm really enjoying working on her. I think this fabric is the Irish linen 28 count. So I'm doing it 2/2. And the coverage, I like the coverage. Probably you can see it through here. It's pretty solid, but I'm enjoying the coverage, and it's pretty easy to stitch, and I'm using the called for threads. So she's coming along. My focus this year, while I'm going to be all over the place probably, is to try to get all of these done, at least the E and the J, and maybe the moonflowers, the M, moonflowers. So I've got something else here. Oh, that's right. Where is that bag? Here it is. So I don't know, I've been doing it a while. I call it my Saturday morning stitching. Since 2 years ago, I did my temperature sampler, and every Saturday morning I do the temperature of the previous week, and that was just my focus. So I would do that to make sure I got it done, and after that was done, then last year I started doing Saturday morning Christmas stitching. So every Saturday morning I set aside that time and stitch on Christmas, and I've continued to do that. While I'm doing another Christmas thing I'm going to tell you about, this is the one I'm currently working on. It is Heart and Hand Steeple Sampler, and I'm doing it 1/1 on an even weave. I can't even tell you what it's called. It's just a scrap, obviously a scrap. But what I did was, the letters are actually 2 different colors, which I can't see. I think when in the picture you can see it better. But I took the roof color and the church color and dyed them so that they looked a little more mottled, and the church is kind of going to look dirty compared to the one in the picture. It looks pretty white, or mine. does not look that white. But I just wanted to test out variegation when you kind of took some DMC and just dribbled some darker color on it. So the steeple, I feel like, has a little bit of modeling. I don't know if you can see it, but the church definitely does. The window is the same as the roof. So anyway, I've got a little ways to go on that, but that's kind of a fun stitch. Teeny tiny. So that's one of them. And then I have another goal for the year. I kind of was watching and had been noticing I've never done an advent calendar for Christmas, you know, whatever little treats. And one of my coworkers, her mother did one for her. Her mother lives in another country, so she got little things from her mother every day for Christmas, you know, notes or candy or gifts or whatever. And then I saw, I can't think of her, Heidi from 1/1. I think her channel name is. Really cute. I've been watching all her videos, and she was talking about advent calendars and having them be on sale after Christmas. And the one I wanted was the body work. She said that was a really neat one and that it would be half off after Christmas. So I went to my mall to go to the body shop, whatever it's called, and that store had left our mall, so I didn't get it. Anyway, so when I saw this at a thrift store, I thought, oh, that's pretty cute. It's got little pockets you could put little goodies in. And I washed it, and it kind of has faded away. So I might keep this for my house, but it kind of got me thinking that it would be fun to do, and actually I saw it one of my neighbor's house had some kind of Advent thing, and the kids were to put an ornament on every little thing. So I thought it would be fun to cross-stitch on plastic canvas little ornaments and make a tree, or I've seen like little, it's got 25 little drawers, little wooden things at craft stores. So I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but this inspired me to, at first I thought I'd make a tree like this, and then, and who knows what it'll end up being, but this was, I thought, oh, I'll get this for one of my grandkids, and then had this other idea. So what I've been doing is stitching 2 of these little plastic ornaments with the goal to do 24 of each of them. I've got threads going. And I should put something behind this. So I've got 3 completed and the 4th one underway. I've got one of the 4th. So anyway, I'm going to cut them out and either, you know, put felt behind them, or, you know, whatever I figure out to hang them on, I'll, you know, fix these so that they can be affixed, so that each of my sets of grandkids can have an advent calendar. So this guy, it's supposed to be an angel. I kind of forgot it's Halo and started the next angel. And this guy, I gave him a haircut. He doesn't have as much hair, but so I started with the candy cane, did the trains, and then the angels. And look at this cute little moose. Isn't that cute? And these patterns actually have a lot of half stitches, which on plastic canvas, obviously you can't do that. So I just kind of pick one color and do the whole thing and let the outlining define him. Oh, so cute. I love that reindeer. So cute. So anyway, I've been working on that just kind of whenever, because I want to get them done. But anyway, so that's an ongoing Christmas project. Hopefully, you know, being January, we're still kind of in the Christmas mode. Hopefully I won't lose steam and not do that. But anyway, so one of my other finishes I had shown you, and I did not completely FFO, was my Cardinals on a Sled. And again, Norma. I think it was just Norma. It might have been Norma and Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Had the idea to hang it on a sled. And so I thought that was a great idea. Not really any sleds around here. And then Brandy, who won pretty sure she's the one that got my pattern for the Cardinals on a Sled. And she had had seen in Bed Bath & Beyond's holiday ad before Christmas that they had sleds for hanging pictures on. So I've got this huge sled here, and I have not completed it, and I need some help. I'm not sure, so I've pinned this, which I need to redo it because you can see it all. I've got some rope cording to go around it, and I have this piece that I'm going to put on it. I went to a local craft store, and the lady that works in framing helped me. I know she's a fabulous framer. So I had her help me with the colors because she's really got an eye for, matting and frames and stuff. So I thought she could help me with that. So anyway, we picked the blue. You can't really see it, but there's a lot of blue in the snow. So that's what we picked out. But what I need help with is, how do you put this on this? Is it just hot glue? I'm not sure. I guess once I put it on there, that's what it's going to be forever. But I was hoping to make it a little less permanent if I changed my mind. But anyway, so that's that. And then here is the sled, and it had all of these little clips on it. You could see the holes where you would hang pictures, and then it's like got an A-frame. And of course I used my 20% coupon and got it, but here's what it will look like if I can ever FFO. I don't think I'm alone, and the stitching is the fun part. The FFOing is not so fun. So here is my Cardinals on a sled. So thank you, Brandy and Norma and Ruth, if that was your idea too. It's been such a long time ago we talked on the phone that I can't remember. And also, this just is not my forte, this decorating stuff, because I also got a couple picks that I thought I would put around it. And I don't know if you saw these one picks, excuse me, at Joann's. I got them after Christmas, but they have these red pom-poms, and so I got these and these, but I'm just like, have no skill whatsoever, but I thought that would be cute somehow around. I don't know. I need help, Vonna. Help me. Not a finisher. No skills. So I think that's it for my cross stitching. And in my efforts to try to be more creative, I have taken the lead from Calico, Christine again. She has shared in her videos her Zentangling. And so I have been, I got this book, it's Zentangling Basics, because I really have no creative anything. I copy well. That's why cross-stitching is really good for me, is to follow each stitch, each color they tell you. I don't get very creative, but I've been doing this and I've been posting it on my Instagram. It's very boring. I'm just doing that for accountability, to make, that I have told you all I'm going to do this. So I've been doing one a day. So this is my today's Zentangle. It's a little more creative than some of mine. Oh gosh, it's got something on it. It was in the kitchen when I did it. Actually, like I said, this week I'm off, so I'm off today. I need to check the time. Okay, I'm off today, so I thought if I don't do this today, it's not going to get done. It's already been 2 months, so I apologize for being all over the place, but if I didn't do it now, it just wasn't going to happen. So anyway, here is just a couple of mine. Again, very boring, but I'm hoping, I don't know how it's going to happen, just through doing it. I try to do it first thing in the morning, and I post them. Actually saw a video of this author, Suzanne McNeil, and she's an artist. I know I'm not. It's just got some fun stuff, some fun ideas. But and also it also takes longer than I thought it would, which but that's okay. I'm trying to have something flow out of my head that's a little creative. So that's going on. And then Vanna's, I almost think it's in her last video. It's been a while since you've done a video, Miss Vanna. She was showing some of her different, not that they're different crafts, right? She only has one craft, cross stitch needlework, but she was showing, I want to say, was she rug hooking or needle punching? And I said I was going to get, and I've already shared this, because it's been a while, I was going to order the kit from Old Tattered Flag, I think is the name of the business. And I ended up not ordering that, but I got a Morgan stand or Morgan frame for Christmas. It's downstairs. But it's a double, just hoops, but it holds it really tight. And so I got that, and I got the weaver's cloth for needle punch. And I haven't done any needle punch yet because I want to do one of these crafts at a time, along with cross stitching all the time. So I've got rug hooking, wool applique, needle punching. I'm set to do all of those. So what I have started, my first one off is rug hooking, and this is the goal. It's right there. So I got a kit off Etsy, so that's the goal. It is chicken mat. And so here is my progress. I've done pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I don't think it's something I'm going to get into too heavily. This kit was kind of pricey. And, you know, I like to do things that I can kind of source the materials at thrift stores. And while I can, I've looked at people, and I've bought 2 wool blazers. And I've cut one up and washed it to get it to felt. So I've got, you know, that one. And then I actually bought a red one to do the same thing. I haven't cut it up. But then to cut them into strips, that's where the money comes in. The tools to do that are pretty pricey. So I think I'll just try to gather my wool thrift store finds for wool applique. I also did buy a kit for that. But here's my chicken coming along. I am enjoying it. I really am. It's something different, much quicker to finish. So hopefully in a couple weeks, my time I spend on this is Sunday morning. So Saturday mornings is Christmas cross stitching. Sunday mornings is my alternative craft, and then every other morning I've been working on my little Christmas plastic canvas, and then in the evening is when I do my. I've been working on the E, or whatever else I feel like working on. So that's my rotation, if you want to call it that. But that's my chicken. And if you need any information about it, here I'll just show you. It was a very nice little kit. This one, oh no, this isn't the one. The wool applique kit. I ordered, I want to say on a Friday. She put it in the mail, and I actually had it. It was Christmas morning. I opened the door. Christmas morning was on Monday. We hadn't gone outside on Sunday through my front door. We always go through the garage. But on Monday, I opened the door, and there it was sitting. So I got it on Christmas Day, but it was actually delivered on Sunday before Christmas. It was crazy. Not this guy, but my wool applique. Now here's all of his wool strips. But my wool applique kit that I got is right here. Oh, I took it out of the bag. So I'm going to tell you the name of this store because, oh my gosh, talk about fast shipping. Of course, it seems like at Christmas, the UPS and USPS, man, they are on it to deliver on Sunday. It is from, where is her? Becca's Wool Stash. So I'll show you everything there. So anyway, so this is called Canning Jar Bouquets. Here, let me show you her Etsy store name. There is her Etsy store name. Anyway, very fast shipping. And what I ordered was a kit because, you know, I wanted to try it. And I've seen different people have, you know, the whole kit. I thought that'd be an easier way to try it. But it's called Canning Jar Bouquets. But I thought I'd do it like they're called candle mats, or like kind of like a doily thing. So the pattern actually includes all 4 patterns, but the wool pack I got is just for summer. So that's the summer one, and I got all the wool for it. So I have to, you know, iron the patterns onto freezer paper, put them on the wool, cut them out, and then applique. So that is fun and fantastic service with Becca's Wool. Becca's Wool Stash. BECCAS. Wool Stash. So, just what I needed. Another craft. But, like I said, I'm not going crazy into these like I am cross stitch. But I just thought I would share those. And then a friend sent me an Etsy store. And I'm embarrassed. I can't think of the name of the store. Maybe I'll put it down here. I'll look it up and put it on. But she sent me a gift card. And so since it was from a friend, I purchased friend patterns. That would be kind of a nice way to spend a generous gift card from a friend. And this one is from Shakespeare's Peddler, Teresa. I'm pretty sure I have this right. It's Kitten Stitcher on YouTube, which I just love her. She's so great to watch. So this is one of her patterns, Fracture Friends. So I thought that was pretty cool. Very primitive. And then the other one I got is Homespun Elegance Treasured Friends. There's that one. It's very prim. Anyway, so that was a nice surprise to get those. And not to get them. I knew they were coming. It was a nice surprise to get the gift. The gift card that allowed me to stitch these. So, I will put that away right at the moment. So I guess now I'm going to go on to stash and haul. Not a tremendous amount. The last time I did a video, I had said I was about to go out with a couple friends to go thrifting, and so some of this is from that, and then some of it is from I want to say my crafty thrift store, but I don't think it is. Oh, and then that's, yeah, kind of all over the place, but it pretty much is all secondhand stuff. This one was, I definitely know it was from when I went thrifting with my friends, and I had said that I probably wouldn't find anything because I found those fabulous shoes on the trip, or not trip, but in, you know, my thrifting before. Remember the $20 shoes that were $400 retail? Yeah, I didn't find anything like that craft or that thrifting day, but I did find this. A cross-stitch Christmas. Let me tell you the year. Actually, it's pretty good. I'm getting into the 2000s, which a lot of the stuff I have is 2013. So this is a very nice book 2013, Handmade Memories, and the one that's got a ton of cute stuff, So I'm going to put up a video. I'm hoping to get it done this weekend on the other two books. I said I was going to do a flip through. I'll do a flip through on this also, but let me just show you. I looked at this and thought, gosh, that kind of looks like And a Forest Grew. And there's a reason for that, because it's from the same designer. Of course, now I can't find it, but oh my gosh, this has so many cute. Where are you? There it is. Okay, from Karen Kaluba. So I'm going to raise it from the bottom because the pattern. Let me, you know what? Let me see. There's probably a better picture. Yeah. Look at that. It's like kind of a mini. Well, it looks like it's good size. A mini version of And a Forest Grew. Isn't that fantastic? So that is Across It's Christmas, Handmade Memories. Know who put it out other than Handmade Memories. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Craftways. So, nice book. And this was in it. Yep, this is another little Christmas one. I'll have to look. And my Christmas patterns for the Advent are about 20 by 20. So I've been looking through all my Christmas stuff because I need 24 different patterns. So this has some cute little ones. So see if any of those will work. And then another one I got, and I actually saw somebody online, and I've really stopped the impulse buying from seeing it online on Flosstube and getting online, but I did with this, and I can't even tell you who it was because it's been a while. But down Santa Claus Lane, it's just got a whole bunch of Santa Claus. I needed it and I just so did not need this book. But I don't know. There was just things that I thought were very nice. So anyway, I won't bother doing a flip through. I'm sure others have, but I picked that one I ordered. This, on the other hand, I did get it at a thrift store. Actually, I got it at a library sale at my library. It's got Sonoma County Library. I did not steal it, but I thought it was kind of cool. It's beaded little motifs, not to be stitched, but just to make. So I thought that was fun. Just to add, maybe someday, or do it with my grandkids. That was kind of fun. Let me see if there's... Tells you how to, because I have no idea how to be. Here's your beaded food. Need a beaded pizza? This is your book. Beaded sushi, beaded burgers? This is your book. 100 beaded flowers, charms, and trinkets. And this I got at just a local regular thrift store, and I have no intention of doing it, but look at this nice long piece of 18 count Ada. So I thought that was worth, of course, hoo. But look at that long piece of 18 count Ada. That'd be good for something. Like I say, I'm not really interested in the pattern, but yeah, maybe it's got teddy bears. Maybe, probably not. And then for my, just a couple things of 18 count Ada, which I really like 18 count Ada. I'm working on some 32, 36 count linen. Not my favorite. Actually, Teresa from Kitten Stitcher had a how to make your stitching quicker and easier. Not easier, just faster. And one thing was to use fabric that's easy to use, not that you can't see, you know, and I have magnification on top of magnification most of the time. But this is one thing I thought, you know, I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I thought it was very cute. You know, these Aunt Martha's iron-on embroidery things are, you know, there's so many of them, but I just thought this was cute. And it was, I went when it was half off, so half off was 75 cents. And then here, this one has some of them used, but there's some cross-stitch chickens, again, half off. And I got this one's even better. Look at this. It's the Needle Love Company. Fall, oh, showing you the pattern. Fall Friends. Okay, and I thought the turkey was cute. These guys are cute. But look at this price. Half off. 35 cents. Half off that. And then here's some more little Christmas ones. And 35 cents also, so half off 35 cents. So there's a couple in here that fit my size requirement and I thought were cute. And then just can't remember where I got these. So bad. But for 10 cents. And I don't really have any, you know, I don't think I'm going to do them on towels, but some of these, like look at that. I think they're just pretty motifs. You know, some of these are pretty country, but oh, look at this herb garden. That one's cute too. So anyway, pick that up. Did you notice the price? 10 cents. How can you walk by it? This one, I think I got this at a thrift store. I was thinking I ordered it. I did order something online. I saw somebody post. But, you know, they're, again, how much? This one was 25 cents. Those are cute. Those are Cross My Heart. Nature's Notebook. This is The Clover Farm by Sue Hillis. Oh, these are cute. There's some cute little bee motifs. Different little beehives and such. So I thought those were cute. And then I was so lucky to have been included in Olivia B's and Elena's Stitchy Christmas. And I got that, actually, the postcard, their picture Christmas card is, I just keep taking down all my Christmas ornaments, but I have the string of Christmas cards that I still have up, so it's downstairs. But they sent a couple samplers, and this reminds me of a Rosewood Manor one, but it's Elizabeth's Needlework Designs Antique Evergreen Sampler. It's one of the ones I was so generously gifted with. And then this one is so cute. I love it. Candy Cane Lane by Plum Pudding Needle Art. Isn't that cute? So I will be doing these very soon. Especially this one. I think I'm going to try to get that one done by next Christmas. It is so cute. And I really like this one too with all the birds. So cute. So cute. So thank you, Olivia and Elena. So nice. Oh, and then I picked these up at my crafting thrift store, Legacy. And again, I try to hit it on the 50% off on the Fridays that they are 50% off. I run over on my lunch hour. But these are to do either punch needle or wool applique. Can't think. Anyway, I thought these were cute, but look at this. Actually has the pattern to make that doll, which I don't think I'll do that, but I thought these would be cute. I've been watching, now her name is going to escape me. Oh shoot, she's in Idaho, I think. Anyway, she had these pillows that she had embroidered, and then it was a kit, and they're no longer available. But I thought these would be cute to take these patterns and make them into pillows. And if you like do some log cabin style blocks around it and put it in a pillow, even hers were like on one side a little, they were off-centered. It was really cute. I really liked them. I asked her, you know, the name of it, and she tried to find me some links, and I couldn't find it, but I ran across this, and I thought, I mean, you're supposed to do it on the apron and change her apron, but I just thought those were so cute. So they're little applique patterns that I thought would be cute to make into little seasonal pillows. So that is that. Heart to Hand, number 94, Callie. And then these were also there, and I just ran across these, and there are two other, because they're seasonal things, and next time I go, I'm going to look through this one area of the store I hadn't really paid much attention to, but this is Lily Anna Stitches, and she has, I mean, these are 2011, and they're still online. You can get them, but I got these for half price. Full price was 75 cents. So it's a cat. This is the fall one. Oh, there's a good shot. Those are, and they are intended to be wool applique. And then here is the spring one. Of course, I got it for the bird. Look at the bunny. So anyway, so that I think is it. That is, oh, nope. I can show you my big progress in knitting. Let me grab my bag. With Tina, this was another, yes, I do have the pattern. So it's got a picture, Tina of Simply in Stitches, who has been teaching everyone how to knit, and I know how to knit, but I'm having fun. This is one of her older tutorials, and it's Rose City Rollers, and the person I sat next to at the Minnesota retreat, I said I was going to do this little sock, and this is the exact one she pointed out off of Ravelry, and it's the one Tina did. So it's just, you know, barely an anklet, and here's my progress on it. So I've got my little cuff, and I've turned the corner. I'm almost done with the reducing stitches around here, and then I'll get onto the foot. So there's my little start. Here's my fancy stitch marker. I have a ton of them, but when you need them, they're, you know, someplace other than where I'm sitting. So anyway, so that's fun. This is actually some yarn. I bought some really nice yarn. I got at, yeah, this one doesn't have the label in it, but it's wool sock yarn. It's really nice. I tell you, you got to go to thrift stores. You never know. I got like 2 or 3 balls of different colors for either 99 cents or $1.99 for 3 or 4. So, and they're all really pretty variegated. So you never know. You just never know. Or you buy it all and you become a hoarder like me. Oh my gosh. I'm really trying not to. I'm trying not to. I'm not destashing, but you wouldn't want to see the floor right now. So, sorry, I keep clapping right by the microphone. That's not nice. It's very loud. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I was looking back at my last video to see, you know, it was so long ago what I had shown, and I have 1,700 subscribers. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I know I have my favorites, and when they put up a video, I just love spending the time with them, and I hope, you know, there's somebody who feels that way about my videos. They don't happen very often, but when they come up, you just like hanging out with me. I sure like hanging out with you. You inspire me to keep stitching, to, you know, show you what's going on. Follow me on Instagram. I've been pretty good, especially with my it's a hashtag 365 Zentangles 2018. Again, they're horrible. I don't know why anybody's liking them, but hopefully I will improve. Anyway, so follow me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram name in the description. Thank you so much for subscribing, for spending the time. As I say every time, there are so many Flosstubers. I'll run across somebody I haven't seen, and they're on number 27 of their videos, and I've never heard of them. But anyway, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your January. I don't know when I'll see you next. That's kind of how I go. But I've enjoyed spending this time, and happy stitching. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.